Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Trading Style, and today we are going to talk about daily stock market update, and we will figure out is it bearish reversal signal or it's a bearish trend, what's going on with the stock market. Thank you so much. Let's move to VBull. VBull, negative day, Dow Jones minus 1.25, S&P 1.25, and Nasdaq almost 1.8% down. It was kind of volatility also, but at the last end of the day, it did sell off. It did sell off for last couple hours. That's all. Red day for USA market. Let's move to our watch list and about VBull setup. Just go to the description and there is the link about VBull setup. Also other links about all my trainings. Let me briefly mention about my setup. I'm using moving averages. Let's see. This line shows the color and value of the moving averages. I'm using MA200 white line, purple line MA100, blue line MA50, yellow line MA20, and red line MA10, and green line MA5. Moving average MACD indicator. Signal line is the red line and the green line is the MACD line. RSI is the same setup. Red line is signal line and green line is RSI line. Also oscillator, green it's a bullish, red it's a bearish. That's all. It's so simple, but it's not easy because of the emotions involved, right? And discipline. And only you can control it. That's the most important part of the trading. Also, for swing trading, I'm using 4 hours and daily time frame. Let's start it. DXY dollar. It's a positive day. A little bit. It was negative, but it changed in the last of the day. Bullish dollar. It's a bearish for indexes. I remember it. Okay, let's start daily time frame. MACD still bullish trend. RSI bullish trend. Also oscillator bullish trend with bullish divergences. And last bar about my 5, 10, and 20 and 50. Bullish signal, bullish trend, MA5 and 10 did bullish crossover over MA50. Let's move to 4 hours. Bullish for dollar, bearish for indexes, right? Remember it. Okay, on 4 hours time frame, last bar above all moving averages, it's a bullish. MACD bullish, RSI bullish, also oscillator red. It's still bearish, but it's bullish. Actually, it has bearish divergences. Let me show you bearish divergences on dollar. Price action is uptrend, right? But on MACD, it is downtrend on 4 hours. On RSI, the same downtrend. On oscillator, the same downtrend. Bearish divergences on all indicators on 4 hours time frame. It's interesting. Dollar wants to have some correction on 4 hours time frame. On daily, it has opposite. It has bullish divergences. It has actually, yeah, on histogram bearish divergences also. On daily, bullish trend. Okay, let's move to 1 hour. 1 hour MA5 did bearish crossover. It was negative, and like I said, last hour it changed direction from bearish to bullish. Yeah, last 2 hours it bounced from MA200 and from MA20. It bounced from MA20. MACD did bullish crossover, RSI bullish crossover, also oscillator still bearish. 1 hour, it has bearish divergences on 1 hour and it wants to have, yeah, it looks like it wants to move bullish, but it has bearish divergences on all indicators. MACD, on RSI, and also oscillator, bearish divergences. Okay, let's move to Qs. Qs daily. Price action flat, bearish divergences on the MACD on daily, right? Daily bearish divergences, bearish crossover, bearish divergences on the histogram, on RSI, on awesome oscillator. MA5 did bearish crossover. Yeah, moving averages bearish, MACD bearish, RSI bearish, awesome oscillator bearish. Bearish on all indicators cues on daily time frame with bearish divergences. Let's move to 4 hours. 4 hours, MA5 was bullish, was positive, and still didn't confirm bearish crossover yet. Our last bar was red. MACD is bearish, RSI is bearish, awesome oscillator is bearish. Last bar closed below MA5, 10 and 20. It's a bearish signal. Bearish signal 4 hours for Qs. 1 hour. 1 hour it's a bearish, right? MA5 did bearish. Let me maximize it. MA5 did bearish crossover over 10, 20. Last bar closed even below MA50. And it touched MA100. Yeah, the goal is, I think the goal is, it should go to this trend line. It's a major trend line from the top of the market. Let me show you on the daily. This is the major trend line from the top of the market. And it wants to, yeah, on weekly it doesn't show it. Let me correct it, maybe it will. That's the trend. On weekly, that's what market wants. Market wants to correct it, go and tie and revisit MA200 and revisit major trend line. Maybe it will do triple bottom. We'll see. So far on weekly it's a bullish. On daily, let's go back to daily. I just want to make sure this trend line works as expected. Yeah, because it's very important. We are going to revisit MA200 and major trend line. MA200 is downtrend. You see, it's downtrend and it's negative. It's negative. You see it? Yeah, this is the major trend line. MA200 downtrend, it's a negative, but what is the positive here? MA20 did bullish crossover. MA20 did bullish crossover, it is positive. Market needs to have strong sell-off to change direction of the MA20 to downtrend. Otherwise, it's very strong positive bull trend. But the MACD shows us all this move up, it was bull trap, and because of the bearish reversal signal. It's a bearish reversal signal. Okay, let's move to volatility index, VXN, volatility index for NASDAQ. It was huge move, plus 8%, because it was kind of negative. MA5 did bearish crossover. And the last bar did make it made a bullish hammer, bull hammer, right? Bullish hammer. On moving averages, it's still kind of bearish because MA5 did bearish crossover over 10. On MACD, it touched the signal line, but it never crossed over. RSI, bullish crossover. Awesome oscillator, bearish. Okay, let's move to SPY. SPY daily. SPY daily, MACD did bearish crossover. Let me maximize the same. On moving averages, green line, it's a major trend line. Let me check also. Yeah, it's a major trend line. A little bit, yeah. Let me a little bit move it like this one. Okay. Let's back to let's move back to daily. Daily for SPY. It's a bearish hammer for SPY. MACD did bearish crossover. Let me maximize it to show it to you. MA5 below MA10, it's a bearish trend. bearish. Yeah, volume is decreasing. Yeah, actually on the sell-off it was large volume. MACD, bearish crossover on MACD. It's a bearish trend. RSI, bearish crossover, also oscillator bearish. Bearish on daily time frame for SPY. 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame, it's a bearish since February 6. Bearish. Last bar closed below May 5, 10 and 20. 20 did bearish crossover over 10. It's a bearish. May 5 also. It's a bearish trend. RSI bearish, also oscillator. All indicators bearish on 4 hours time frame for SPY. Bearish trend on 1 hour. Last bar closed below all moving averages except 200. Like I said, it wants to go to revisit MA 200 and the major trend line. It will revisit this trend line. Bearish trend on MACD, on RSI and also oscillator. All indicators bearish. Let me just extend this trend line because it will continue. It's a very important trend line. And we definitely SPY will revisit it. Okay, that's all. Yeah, MA, that's a bullish. The positive thing that's MA 50, it's above MA 200. It's a positive. We'll see if market will change direction and bring it back below MA 200. So far, it's above. Only MA 100 below. Remember, when all bars and all moving averages above MA 200, it is bullish trend. When all of them below MA 200, it is fully bearish trend. Okay, SPY and Q's bearish signal, bearish trend. VIX volatility index moved today plus 10.5%. 1 hour, last hour. Like volatility indexes has ability to move very quickly and very strong. 1 hour it changed completely direction from bearish to bullish. MACD bullish, RSI bullish, oscillator still red. And last bar closed above May 20, 10 and 5. Bullish trend, it's a bearish for SPY. Let's move to Dow Jones, DIA. DIA with bearish divergences. MACD did bearish crossover. RSI did bearish crossover. Oscillator still bearish. MA5 closed below MA5, 10 and 20. MA10, yeah, bearish crossover, bearish trend on all indicators for Dow daily time frame. Let's move to 4 hours. 4 hours, bearish bar, the same. MA5 did bearish crossover over 10. MACD did bearish crossover also. RSI and oscillator, all that's what we like, right? When all indicators align in the same direction. For us, it's a 98% trend direction. When some of them 50-50, it's not a full confirmation. Full confirmation when all indicators align in the same direction, like we see over here. It's aligned all in the same bearish direction. Let's move to 1 hour. For Dow, the same, right? Bearish crossover, all moving averages did bearish crossover, last bar closed below MA 200. It is bearish trend. Bearish trend, they all change direction to downtrend. MA 200 is still uptrend. That's positive, that's bullish, but all indicators are in the bearish trend. With bearish signal, bearish trend for Dow Jones. Let's move to VXD, volatility index for Dow. Daily time frame, bullish bar, green bar, MACD bullish, RSI bullish, awesome oscillator bullish. It's a volatility index for Dow bullish. It's a bearish for Dow index. Let's move. I don't trade volatility index. I just monitor to get confirmation about market switching direction, market reversal direction. Index is the reversal direction. Okay, let's move to IWM, Russell 2000. Russell 2000, bearish day. Let's move to daily. This green line also major trend line. Let's confirm it. Major trend line. Let's from top of the market to the bottom, right? Yeah, like this one. Okay. We definitely have to revisit it also because it's the first crossover, bullish crossover, and we have to revisit it. Market, yeah, IWM should revisit this MA200 and trend line. Maybe this lower support. We'll see. Bearish crossover on daily time frame, bearish trend. Last bar kind of for last 5 days, it keeps MA20 as a support. MA20 as a support. Look at it. Every time it bounced from MA20. It's interesting. MA20 is a strong support, but it's still bearish because of the MA5 below MA10. MACD bearish, RSI bearish, oscillator bearish. 4 hours. 4 hours also bearish. MA20 did bearish crossover over 5. Actually, MA5 did bullish crossover over 20. MA20 just changed direction from the uptrend to downtrend. It's a bearish signal. MACD bearish, RSI bearish, oscillator bullish. It's kind of, yeah, mixed mode. 50-50, that we don't accept it. We are accepting only when all indicators align in the same direction, like 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, Russell 2000, moving average is bearish crossover, MACD bearish crossover, RSI bearish, oscillator bearish. All indicators in the bearish direction. The positive MA200 uptrend, that's positive only. But everything else, bearish trend. Let's move to Apple. Let's move to Apple daily time frame. Apple was the strongest equity. Last bar still above MA5 and 10. Still strong, still kind of flat price. Today you see it was kind of flat price. MACD wants to do bearish crossover, bearish divergences on the MACD histogram, on the RSI bearish divergences, on oscillator bearish divergences. It wants to go bearish. The positive thing that MA20 did bullish crossover. It's very positive crossover. It's very powerful. But everything else, bearish crossover, and it's ready for bearish correction on daily time frame. Let's move to 4 hours. 4 hours, that's only what Apple, Tesla, few of them just they pushed up the Qs and SPY. Okay, let's review. Let's 4 hours. 4 hours, it did revisited today the same top level and did sell off. MACD is still bearish divergences on all indicators, on MACD, on RSI, and oscillator. RSI bearish, MACD bearish, oscillator green. MA5 didn't make bearish crossover over 10 and 20. 50-50 trend. One hour time frame for Apple. MA5 did bearish crossover. It's a bearish confirmation. Last bar closed below MA20. MACD bearish crossover, RSI bearish crossover, oscillator bearish. It's a bearish signal, bearish direction, bearish divergences on all indicators. Apple on 1 hour time frame wants to go bearish. The positive MA200 uptrend. All moving averages except the MA5 uptrend direction. It is positive. Let's move to Tesla. Tesla daily time frame. MA5 above all moving averages except 200. 200 downtrend. That's bearish. And it's on Tesla, it's kind of still bullish because all bars above all moving averages except 200. 200 downtrend, it is still bearish trend. But on moving averages, it's still uptrend because the last bar is still above all moving averages except 200. MACD is still bullish, RSI is still bullish, also oscillator bearish for last 5 days. Okay, let's move to 4 hours. 4 hours time frame. On the moving averages is positive because MA5 still above MA10. MACD already gave us bearish reversal, bearish signal, RSI bearish signal, also oscillator still bullish. Still kind of 50-50 mode, it's not full confirmation on Tesla. Still, yeah, still. But after hours, it's like minus 1%. Yeah, that's it. Changing direction. Has bearish divergences. Yeah, on 1 hour, it's like 50-50. It's bearish divergences on 4 hours, actually, sorry. Let's move to 1 hour. On 1 hour, it's a bearish. You see, it's aligned, all indicators align in the bearish direction. MA5 did bearish crossover over 10 and 20. It's a bearish. Last bar even closed below 50. It's a strong bearish. MACD, bearish divergences, and bearish crossover. MACD, RSI bearish crossover, bearish divergences, and also oscillator bearish. On 1 hour time frame, let's move to BABA. BABA daily, bearish signal, MACD, bearish trend. Look at it, last 3 days, 3 bars, they kind of got support on MA50. They cannot close below MA50. They still stay at the MA50. Maybe they will bounce from MA50, we'll see. Bearish trend on MACD, bearish trend on RSI, and awesome oscillator bearish. Daily time frame, it's still bearish for BABA. 4 hours time frame, MA5 below MA10. It is still bearish, but it's also the same for last 4-5 bars, and they got this support at the MA100. The purple line is MA100. They cannot close below MA100, but remember, MA20 downtrend direction, MA10 did bearish crossover over almost ready for bearish crossover over 100. It is still bearish trend. It's bearish trend. MACD kind of flat. It even gave us the green bar. It wants to go bullish. We'll see. Maybe it will bounce from MA50. Could be. RSI bearish, Osmos letter green bullish. Mixed mode, we'll see how it will handle it. But MA20 downtrend. Let's move to 1 hour. 1 hour on BABA. 1 hour on BABA, it was positive, it was bullish. MA5 did bullish crossover over 10 and 20. But last 2 hours, it did change direction from bullish to bearish, and it closed below all moving averages. No bearish crossover yet over 20. No bearish crossover on MACD, on RSI. It still it has bullish divergences on RSI, on MACD, on also oscillator. It's still kind of neutral. Still kind of neutral, BABA. But on 1 hour, it's kind of, it's with bullish divergences. With bullish divergences on 1 hour time frame and neutral price action. 4 hours, it's the same. It's kind of neutral. It wants to have kind of bullish correction, but on some indicators it's bearish, on some indicators bullish. No full confirmation. Still mixed mode on 4 hours and 1 hour time frame. Only on daily time frame, BABA bearish. Daily, if you are swing trader and if you are using daily time frame, it is still bearish. It didn't change, but only positive thing that it kind of has strong support on the MA50 for last 3 days. If it closed below MA50, it will be bearish. It will continue to go bearish it will revisit MA 200. That's what I'm expecting. It will revisit MA 200 and it will close this huge gap, like $2 gap, and we'll see if it's going to go below MA 200. But so far it's at like this destination, it's MA 200 around 93. If it closes below 93, below MA 200, it will be next destination around 85. A lot of supports around 85. That's what we have, right? Okay, let's do summary. All indexes already changed direction on daily time frame from bullish to bearish on 4 hours and 1 hour. On all time frames, all indexes already bearish. It's a bearish direction, and if you're still bullish, close your position. And if you don't trust for the bearish trend, just stay in the cash. And we'll get back in the bullish trend when market will change direction. Let me repeat it. I don't fight with the market trend. I do follow the market trend. Don't fight with the market direction. Just follow the market direction. It's easy and it's successful and profitable to follow the market direction. That's what I'm doing, right? MACD was bullish. Look at it. From January 6th, it was bullish trend, right? MACD did bullish crossover. And we did run bullish. MACD changed to bearish crossover. Recently, it gave us signal it's a bearish trend. And we I changed direction from bullish to bearish. That's how it works. I don't want to fight with the market. I don't follow the news. I don't follow any other politicians and any other micro economics, because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Only charts shows us the truth and the right and proper direction of the market. And my discipline, just follow the direction. That's all. Thank you so much. Let's move. Sorry for that long video. Let's move to disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This video for educational informational purposes only. Please read it. Thank you for watching Simple Trading Style video. I do publish daily stock market indexes, ETFs for crypto. Please subscribe for my all channels and click like button to support YouTube channel. I really appreciate all your efforts. Thank you so much and good luck. Bye now.